me see if I can get that off screen here. Let's see. Why isn't that picture going away? There we go. Hey, everybody. How's everyone doing today? My name is Tom, otherwise known as Striking here in the digital media world. We're supposed to be in the backstage here, letting Pedro handle the show today because I'm in a car ride with Mrs. Striking between Toronto and Ontario. I'll be losing signal here pretty quickly. So thanks to everyone joining us. Pedro's going to lead the show today. Pedro, how you doing?
I am doing well. I'm a little nervous without you, man. Yeah, dude. So, what's going on today? How's everybody doing today? You guys doing well? Talk to me, Goose. What's up? Tom's in the background, just chilling. Nice. Get some Pedro. What's up, guys? Got Technical Tuesday going on today. It's gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually grooving with some music in my ears right now as I'm talking to you guys. You might see my head bobbing a little. Dun, dun. Jesus, thank you. Made it. Nice. Roland Rod. What's up, Roland Rod? How you doing? Or Roland Rod. Or it could be Roland Rod. What's up? Jesus is risen from the dead over here. Deado Lawton. ¿Qué pasa, señor? It's good to see you. Over in Madrid area. Shout out to him. Tom is gone. Yes, Tom is handling stuff in the background right now for me. We're just kind of getting this up and running. So he's going to be jumping up in the mix here. Yeah. You guys, as you guys always know, as I always say, look, if you guys could hit that like, that subscribe, and share button, and post this onto your preferred media stuff out there, that we'd appreciate that. One of the things I want to add, as I always do, we are doing this out of our own dime, and we bring you guys real information with real trading stuff. And we're not here just as a gimmick. We're doing this because we want to basically make a difference in the world and make it into a better place and a more place for freedom. Because of that, we can with certain topics, we get pushed down in the algorithm. And unfortunately, that pushes us to a lower place in the algorithm when people want to see. So when somebody either drops cash off in our local area by placing money into certain areas, it does help push the algorithm. In addition to that, by sharing this, hitting that little share button on the thing and putting it into either Elon Musk's platform or Mr. Zuckerberg's platform, and or to your other areas that you would like to go and share us at. We'd appreciate that. Like I said, it does help us quite a bit. So today is Technical Tuesday. We're going to be going over some stuff here that is going to be pretty simple and easy. So if you guys have any questions you want me to look at, great. Oh, what's up, GSB? What's up, Pintos? Good to see you guys. Get you guys right here. I probably should bring you this right over here. I'm going to move this right here. Poppity pop. All right. So instead of you keep seeing me look this way, you can just be like, oh, boom. I can see your stuff right here. So, yeah, man. Oh, what's up, BB? How you doing? It's good to see you. Shout out to BB. What up, what up, what up, what up? It is a beautiful day. The market, as always, we've been talking about, right? I hate to say it, man, but like, I love the fact that we have a giant green candle. It's actually a really good sign that we actually might be getting going. We're testing that 100 period moving average on Bitcoin here. So that 100 test right here is a really instrumental test. Now to gauge what's actually happening here, we want to go check out the inner time frames, right? To see if this is really going to push. Why are you going to do me dirty like that? Go ahead. Let me see if it'll let me do it like this. Nope, won't even let me even play with it. That's wrong. Do me dirty. What's up with you, TradingView? All right, so you guys can see here the 100 period moving average is playing, we're bouncing. Now we have our zone here. Originally, we came up, hit our zone. We saw the sell off. I talked about it coming down to the 57,123 area and kind of consolidating and continuing down. As you can see, we had a nice little bounce off our area here. And so now we're coming back. So with that said, it all depends on how we end this day. Now we talked about how in the beginning of the week, right? From Sunday to Monday, we went down. What's the potential? We could continue up. And so how far can this continue up? We have a couple spots right here. One, at this level here at the 62,342 area. It's a nice little 4-hour zone here that I like. This is an area that we could kind of capture a movement from the market. Also, though, if this thing decides it wants to go higher, right, we could see it push up to that 66,947 area to the 66,348 area. Yes, another 10x for us incoming. Yeah, most def, man. We'll see. We'll check out GSB here in just a second. Oh, what's up, bud? How you doing, Tom? Oh, I was expecting to hear something from Tom.
No, I cut out there for a little bit. I just want to let you know I'm in the background and we're trying to manage the comments today. And I'm going to do a little social media, try and spread the word out to get more viewers into the show.
It's all good. It's all good, man. That's what happens, bro. All right. So let's go ahead and move here real quick because I think this is one of those things. All right, Tom, do what you need to do, brother. It's all good. I got it from here. I can hold down the fort while Tom is out making money. Money. Anyways, they're going. Sorry, guys. I get to rule the roost here, so we're going to have a little fun. So let's check this out here. Us hitting these areas here is potential push through. We've already tapped this area here. Okay, so the supply zone is already in quite a bit. But the fact that we have that 100 period moving average does strengthen the zone. So it's kind of like you're stuck between a hard place and a rock wall. I don't know how they say that, actually. I probably messed that all up. But dudes, I made it. What's up, Crypto Mike? Mike is in the house. Just to give you a heads up, Mikey, Tom is going from one place to another. And right now he's in going from Manitoba to Chicago. So right now he's just kind of chilling like a villain as he's driving up the hill. And so do you see this huge inverted head and shoulders? Yo, are we talking about right here, Bob? Yeah, potential, man. That is a big potential. So let's talk about an inverted head and shoulders. Let's see what he means by that. So what he means is this right here. Boom. Right. I'm assuming 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3. Right? Is this what you're talking about? Do you see this huge inverted head and shoulders? Are you seeing that's what she said? Is that what you meant? Soul? Maybe I'm wrong. Yes, another 10x for us. Soul's in the house. Good to have you too as my friend and brother. Yeah. All right. So let's show this off here real quick. So my only concern is this, guys. So you can see here we put a lower low here in. Okay, and I've been talking about lower high, lower high, lower high. And we'll see what happens here. We've got a couple areas that could act as lower highs here. Lower high. Potential lower high here. Right, so these are areas that I'm looking at. Now, for when I'm trading, this right here acted as a higher low. Okay, so this is a higher low. But for me, when in my trading skills, if this is moving up, Okay. I want to see this baby right here climb. Okay. You see, because this is moving up, I want to see volume coming in, which indicates a real amount of real buyers stepping in to continue that market up. Now I'm going to show you here. You see right here. Actually, let me make this green for y'all here. Let's go, boom. I'm going to overwrite this here real quick. Okay, you can see right here. Actually, I probably just do this right here. Okay. So you can see, you're right, I did say she, you can see here. I caught it. My father has asked, are we dropping or going up? Honestly, I think we're going down. And this is the reason why. We're about to break it down right here. All right, so check it out. So you see right here, we have an increase in seller volume. Okay, look at this right here. As we were coming down, okay? Dang it, I keep doing that. This is jacking me all up. All right, I'm going to do this right real quick. We'll do this. I'm jacking this up. All right, we're bringing it in. All right, 1. High, lower high, lower high. Okay. Low, lower low, higher low. All right, you're like, well, where is it going to happen? So I need to see what's going on with the volume then, right? So we're going to use this. See this volume here? Or excuse me, see this downtrend? Do you see how the red volume is moving up, right? You see that. Now, you see how this green volume, that's going to move. Let me do this here real quick. And the reason why I'm showing you this in the past, so you can see what's going to happen in the future, most likely. Again, future, what's it called? Future, some in the future doesn't mean present, current thing, my bobber. Yeah. So all that to say. So look at this right here. This is real important. Now you see this push up right here. Well, push up right here, which is nice, right? People are like, yeah, money, we're going up. But the problem is, you can see here that the volume was eh. So do we see a difference? Okay, now let's check it out again. We have another up, or we have another downtrend here again, right? We were just talking about this. Boom, downtrend. Boom. Look at as we went down, you can see here starting, or we'll say right here, starting, that we had a giant, we'll just do it like that. You see the amount of volume? Came in, pop. Now, let's play like here again. All right, we have going up. Now, as I'm showing you this, I want you to be paying attention. There should be something that, as I'm doing this, your brain should be like, wait. All right, so you can see from here, let's go here. Here's our high of our volume. Here's the low of the volume here. Actually, it would be right there. So do we see how it's more of a descending volume? Now, let's go into the red here. See how the red went down? Look right here. See how the red went down here? Obviously not, right? I'm just using it as a, trying to be funny here. Trying is the key word. So as you can see here, volume for the red volume is going up, which means that sellers are definitely pushing the market down. So I always talk about how we might need, when we run out of sellers, they have to push it up so that they can get buyers to come in so that they can push the market down. So excuse me, when we run out of buyers, because remember, if I'm selling something, I need buyers to step in and buy, right? And I'm always trying to sell at the highest level because I'm trying to make money. You know, you sell high, buy low. So for me, as I'm looking at this, right? And I'm seeing that sellers are keep pushing it, and we see an increase in volume. This increase in the market is not based off of real volume, buyer volume. I mean, it is, but it's not like I'm seeing it really move, right? So for me, this push up, it has probably a lower high, probably maybe around here, like I said. So let me go ahead and place this here. Like I said, a few places. Here's our 20 period moving average sitting right here. Okay. And also right here. We got a couple places we could be playing, right? So this is where I'm saying, oh shoot, you guys, I'm forgetting this. I have arrived. Oh, what's up, Chuck? How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. What up, Chuck Jensen? Man is in the house. What up, Doc? Gonna use the whole entire fist there. Tom is not in here today. I'm the one actually doing this. And this would be the end of the head. Exactly, in a sense, right? The key is I don't really look at like head and shoulders and patterns. What up, Jackson Johnson? Yo, yo. It's good to have you, man. Hey, look, guys, also do us a quick favor. Please hit that share button if you're looking at us. Really appreciate it. We talk about real stuff with real things here and trying to make you guys some money. Again, this is not a we're not just a show, we're not a moon boy show. I'm trying to help you guys out so you actually understand what's going on with the markets. So please hit that share button, that like button, and if you would like to give us some money and donate to us, please do. I'll never say no to that, not because I need the money, but because it shows the algorithm, hey, these guys are doing something cool. Every time they go live, they hit the bomb diggity, no doubt, shot caller, whoop, whoop. Anyways, so I'm just being a goofball here, guys. But yeah, as we're moving here, now I'm going to point this out. We're pushing up, right? I'd expect volume to pick up as we keep pushing up. Did we see it? That's that. So yeah, I would expect us to see a little bit of a reverse of the mean here and see it go down here. So I'm expecting this thing to go down and somewhere around here lose out on some speed here. So, but I do like this nice little volume day here though. Nice little decent. We could see some pickup here. Now, you guys have seen my whole entire artwork here, which is absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all day. Why you look like Daniel's son on the pic, Tom? Oh, Tommy boy. That's funny. ETC, or helping or hedging against spot positions. So this is actually the spot itself, the BTC USD. So that's always what I'm looking at here. Let me read through this. I am here, Chuck. Oh yeah. Are you trading perps or spot mostly? Spot. Well, I look at both, right? So it depends on what you want to see, right? One is literally, so when I'm looking at a perp, I look at to see what's actually the underlying value of the actual coin, right? It's almost like when I'm trading futures. If I start to see the stock and all of a sudden I start seeing selling or selling coming in, right? But I keep seeing the push up of the actual futures. What I'll do is look, money's leaving. If I'm looking if I'm trading the S&P 500, right? And I'm looking at, or the S&P 500 futures, the ES. I'm a micro trader, so I trade the micros because I just you have more leverage there, and you have more ability to be able to protect your risk versus the bigger contracts kind of messes with things. Yes, you pay more money, but if you're a good trader, you can capture longer runs. Anyways, the reason I bring this up is because if I'm looking at the actual cash market, and I'm looking at Microsoft money leaving, right? And I'm looking at, let's say, and and I'm looking at, let's say, NVIDIA money leaving, and I'm looking at Google money's leaving, right? And then all of a sudden I start seeing the NASDAQ on the cash start to drop, right? And the fact is that the majority of the micro cap within the S&P 500 is all tech, right? I'm expecting the thing to go, woo, go down. And so many times you'll see that futures like still hold, and all of a sudden it'll just be like, I can remember the other way. It pops this way and it goes down, right? And all of a sudden you see it go down. So that's how I'm looking at it like this. So when I look at the actual coin itself, you can't, that's the cash market. That's the real deal. It's, you know, it's how it works. So the reason, let me bring this up here. Now let's go ahead and look at this market here as we move. Now this market here, as we move, you can see here as we're coming up to the 200 period moving average here, right? And that 100 period. This area is always a little bit difficult, just simply because when you're looking at the market, you don't know where it's fully going to turn around, right? These other areas are a little hard. So I'd expect to see it come down. Our only hope here, again, and this is a small hope because I just showed you the volume as every time we were going up, is the lower high here, okay, or the higher low here, not lower high, higher low here. It's kind of the saving grace here. So if it can consolidate here, and then we see volume start to pick up in the future here, and all of a sudden I start to see it kind of go like this, you know, that might happen. I've seen this happen. So we could potentially see something, but I think we have an 80-20% chance of it going down over going up. So that's my view. Pedro, wait, let me read through this here real quick. Jackson, by the way, Jackson, tell me, how'd you hear about us, and what made you decide to go ahead and check us out today? Thank you so much for coming in. Why do you look like that? I already read that. So if I went long, did I get effed? No, well, it depends on when you went long, right? If you went long up here, you might have, but you know, because we're hitting that 100 period moving average. Laugh out loud. Micro trader. Huh. Yeah. It makes it easier to trade because when I'm trading and I want to pull off a stock. So here's the thing. The big E-minis, it's a $50 contract for every point that it moves. You know what I'm saying? And that's a huge $50, man. When that baby moves, you know, 60, 70 points. Like I used to trade the minis when the minis were, you know, it would move 20, 15 points, 20 points, right? 30 points, 40. But once it started getting 50, 60, 70 points a day, bro, and those 5-minute candles, bro, are like $400, $500 for a 5-minute candle move, bro. Okay, you know, it's too rich for my blood there. I'm not gonna sit there and risk that amount on my trade, and that's why I went to micros. Yeah, that's why micros have really taken up with the CME. That's because people can manage their risk a lot easier, and I can take off more, right? I can take more off at a higher point instead of leave it on, right? Like when I think the market, and one of the things I do is I look at the ATR, the average true range of the day, the 4-hour, 2-hour, 1 hour, right? So if it's the end of the time, bro, of that move of that 4-hour, 2-hour, or 1 hour, I'll take my profits and deuce, right? And come on the show here a lot of times, right? Like there's been times where we've talked and I'm like, dang it, I should have been in that trade. Right? I should have not held, but that's how it works. Let me put this. I saw the line going down from the previous chart you had. Let me read this. Oh, you guys talk so quick. Found you. Someone replied from your team to an alt Twitter account I have. Found you. Dope. I love it. I love a macro trader. Huh? Pedro, would you be so nice and take a look at always, man? You guys have been good to us. So most GSB chart later. Pretty please. Most Mr. Soso, always. From from your missus, or non-binary, whatever you want. I don't really care. From your team to a alt Twitter account I have. All right, awesome. Found you. Boom. From the previous chart you had. Oh yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. I saw the line going down. I'm learning. Laugh out loud. And from Tom and your disclaimer. Yes. I'm she XD. Gotcha. Okay. Miss G. As you guys are Miss Soul, it is good to see you. And not she. Dang it. See, I gotta be careful because when you mention that, the algorithm sits there and goes, oh, you were talking about politics. All right. All caught up. Yep, I'm there. Got it. All right. So that's what's going on with Bitcoin, right? You can see, and if we pull back, right? Let's say, where are we at? Let's go pull that off. Let's look at our monthly and weekly. So the monthly right now is playing this. We're coming up to test this 8 period right here. And so this 8 period is ranging 63,588. And because it's coming back to test this, I expect, and if you look, we're in the middle of the month, right? So we went down to go up, to go down. And so I'm expecting to see, we have 2 possibilities. One, we come up and test right up here and we sell off, or we can hold on this monthly chart into next week that, or above 63,592. That's going to then cause buyers to want to step in. Okay. But would really be nice if we could actually have a higher high up here on this monthly and also on that weekly chart. Okay. Now on the weekly chart, we have the 20 period moving average on Bitcoin coming in, and it's going to again act as resistance. And the fact that we have a lot of seller areas here, you see all these seller areas? Sellers, seller, seller, seller. This is the area that I am personally looking at going, these are these areas that I'm going to start to get snippets of trades off of, right? Get maybe 300-400 points, boom, and see what happens, right? 200-300 points, boom, get out. So that's one of those things that I like to look at. Now, on the back end right here, though, that 20 period at 62,662 area is an area that I am looking to place a trade off of, right? Our trades with BTC last week were about 60%, right? We hit this area, we sold off, right? In this area, we sold off. We came up in our area, the 50 period in our zone here, we sold off into last week, right? We didn't really get the full 4-to-1. I was hoping to come down here, but it was decent enough to where we had a, if you took this short from the 67.5 down to the 57 area, it was a good price, right? The fact that we closed and found support on that 20 period as well as our 8 zones buyer area or demand area, I would expect us to see it come back to this level here when we're coming off. So always take a profit. And this was easily, what is that? 3-to-1, 2-to-1, 3-to-1. So it's pretty nice area. I'm a she, Miss Soul. All caught up. Can we see Kindu chart? Yes, we'll definitely go on the Kindu chart. What's up, Kindu or Kindu Inu Martini? What's up, Miss or Mr. or non-binary Martini? It is good to see you. All right, so let's go ahead real quick. I'm gonna go over and then we'll jump into that. I just want to go over quickly. I didn't go over quickly, but this is BTC real quick, and I want to make sure you guys understand. I don't want you guys getting jacked up here. There are a couple of areas, like I said, that we could see the market turn around. One is at that weekly area right here. Okay, that 63,590. Okay, or excuse me, monthly area. Then on top of that, you also have that 62,664 area right here. Okay, and then on the daily chart, I'm looking, and you can see how these are all kind of lined up in the same way. We're actually going to play off of this here real quick. We'll use it daily. These are going to act as little trades for you guys. So you get some, oh shoot, I don't know over here. Pop it up like it's hot. All right, and give me 1 second. Oh. So this is going to probably act as a weak area here, but we should have some resistance come in here at this level here. So it all depends on what this 20 or 200 period moving average is going to do. So these are some of the areas we want to be paying attention. I expect to maybe see a lower high kick in and then see it continue down into the next leg, which should be about that 50,000 area. So if we do continue higher, then we should put in a higher high up in this level, which is going to be that 66,947, right? Which will be a local higher high here, which would create a higher low, right? And then we could potentially start a reverse of the trend. I don't think so, because of when you look at the volume, every time it was selling up, which I just did for about an extra half hour, right? To have you guys understand what's happening in this market overall. All right, give me 1 second. Thanks for having us. Oh, what's up, Spoonie Love? It is good to have you. We will get to the Kindu in a second. Glad to have you guys. Guys, if you could also do us a favor, please hit that like, subscribe, and share button. We talk about real trading here. We talk about real politics, and the algorithm doesn't like us. And so because of it doesn't like us, we have issues getting our name out there. So we need your guys' help to get our names out there. And I shamefully push this out because the truth is the algorithm doesn't like us because we talk about real stuff. All right, so let's go ahead here. Yeah, now let's move on forward here real quick. You guys can see it's similar here. We're hitting the 20 period moving average on Ethereum. It's the same type of setup. Okay, higher low, or it's a higher low, but we have a lower high, right? Lower high as we're pushing down. Again, look at the volume, look at the volume, look at the volume going up, right? Look at the volume going down. That's a same setup. We're looking honestly for a big push after we get below that 299, but again, it will cause a higher or a lower high, lower low situation. So that is Ethereum. Guess what's happening here? Do we see what's happening? Can you smell what the rock is cooking, right? If anybody knows what Pedro means, there you go. All right, so you can see that's going down, up, and to the T. Like they did it like almost 1 point and then made a lower low or lower high here and then dropped it. So we're gonna see what happens here. They might even trick people, but I don't think they are. You know, I mean, in all reality. The only thing is that you can see how maybe volume was equal here. So we could see a BNB rally potentially up to this next level right up here before we see a turnaround. All right, boom. Okay, next, go to XRP. XRP hit our area here and the supply. Guys, you can see we hit that 8 period moving average. Nice little trade there. A nice little, looks like 2 to 1, 3 to 1, or 2 to 1. So nice little area here. We're coming back into this area. I'd expect to see kind of push through until we get to that next level up in, well, I'd have to do some analysis here. But we'll go that. We'll see what happens here with XRP. Let's check out ADA. ADA hit our supply area here. We put a higher low in. And now we're kind of floundering around here, very similar to BTC. See the volume as we're coming down, right? Green, boom, up high when it comes to red. So we should expect us to go lower here. Dogecoin, almost came in at our area right up in this level. We saw the sell-off. So this right here, this nice little higher low, we could potentially come back, rally, hit this area here and push it back down. in all honesty, Kindu has huge upside potential after this redistribution. October will be a great month for crypto. I hope so. We shall see. But we'll find out. It all depends on what the volume is going to come in and how they're going to trade this, right? Let's check out Ton here real quick. Tawny boy, Ton. Ton here came up, hit our area, seeing a sell-off. It's retesting. If you guys are in this trade on the perps, I'd expect to see this continue down to at least the 4, 5, 6, 4 area, right, as we come down. And kind of wanted to get some buyers at these lower levels. But you can see the area here is already kind of starting to work. So here we go. Boom. You can see with Solana is playing this here real quick. Remember last week we wrote down, and this is the weekly or monthly. There you go, weekly. Here's the weekly SMA here. You can see how I drew this up, and it should hit our line, which then is going to play back off of the weekly 50 here. You can see that right there. Let's go ahead. Also, if you guys don't mind doing me a quick favor, again, I don't mean to keep harboring on this, but please hit the share button. Please hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I see that we have some people watching us. We only got 6. Whatever, it's cool. Here we go. So you can see we're touching this area here. It started to sell off. I'd expect to see us continue down until we hit this 123 area on Solana-ish area. And we could break through this and come back down to that 106 area from there. Let's check out Litecoin. Litecoin looks the same. Actually, Litecoin hit our area and then pushed right through it. So let's go ahead and turn this back around here. That's it. Kind of we'll come back to Litecoin here in a second. Let's check out TRX. TRX here has been strongest bull here. One of the best performers in the whole entire market so far. And so you can see how they just keep bucking the trend here. So I'd expect these guys, honestly, maybe to hit this 50 period moving average, just sitting at that 1430 and putting in a new high end, because they're that strong. Like they're really powerful. Unless we see a massive sell-off in Bitcoin, I expect to see them hit that 14.5 area to see it push back up, and that 14.5 area again, or 14.5, 14.3 areas for that 50 period moving average is sitting. Let's check out Matic here. Matic came down and hit our 50 period moving average, and we're now playing off of this supply area, or excuse me, demand area. We came in at the 50 period, and now we're selling back off. I again expect us with Matic to come down to that 34-cent area. And if this thing continues and we see a pickup in volume, volume dropped, right? Pickup in volume. This is one of those things we could see. Once it hits below this area of that 34, these lows here, I'd expect to see maybe push up, because you can see volume was picking up with Matic. So I'm expecting it to, come down. I think Matic is also another underplayed value stock. I mean, Poly is literally got beat on here. So I expect to see some real stuff moving here. DOT, it's kind of being DOT. They hit our supply area. We're seeing a sell-off here, coming down here to the 361 area again as we continue down. AVAX here hit our supply area, almost hit it, the 100 period moving average. Now we're continuing down. I expect to see us come back and tap that 2140 area, and then see as it moves from there, are they going to now create a higher low to put in a higher high? It's really interesting. AVAX has been really kind of underplayed here. So I think I think we can see money coming into it. Let's check out Hindu has hope. Yep. And you can see here with Shiba Inu, been waiting for us to come up and hit that area here, and we almost hit it. And then you can see we saw the sell-off So it definitely hit our 50 period moving average. And then hopefully I told you guys that I got to go back and look at it. But we hit that 50 period moving average, and we're selling off. So I expect to see us to come back down to that 1272. All right, guys. So that's it in a nutshell. I went over the top. I spent extra time checking out BTC because I want to hit on that so that you guys can understand what the rest of the market is doing. Because, Bitcoin's like the S&P 500, right? And it kind of moves things up and down base, and everything kind of else follows it. So I want to make sure I hit hard on what you guys were able to sit there and see it. All right, Pedro, check the studio chat. All righty then. I'm going to check the studio chat. Here we go. Give me 1 second. I have lost the studio chat. There we are. And it can do. All right, cool.
Pedro, I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be taking a phone call from about 1:15 to about 1:30, 1:40 or so, and so I'll be back after it. Can
you do me a favor? Because I got to run real quick and grab something.
No.
Can you literally talk for about 3-4 minutes and then?
Take a phone call.
What's up? You can't do it. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to put this on hold for 1 second, and then I'll be back.
All right, I can handle a minute or two. Everybody, thanks for joining us today. I really appreciate it. And as you can see, I'm in the car right now, driving from Toronto to Ottawa with the missus here, and the doggy right here if you want to see. But anyway, so Pedro's running the show today. It's Technical Tuesday, which is Pedro's day to shine anyway and go over all the charts. If you have a good project that you want us to go over, go and ask their community to come join us, rate our comments, and we'll bring the project up. For those of you from Kendu, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Pedro will get to your charts in a few minutes here. Bye, gosh. But I'm not in my studio. I'm a little off here. But anyway, if you get more of your people to come on over, we'd really appreciate it. Getting the viewers up naturally here by joining us by word of mouth and hitting the links that I sent into your rooms. Tells the algorithm that people are wanting to share our show and good things are happening. So we really appreciate it for all of those of you that click those links and or forward on the links to another room to get people to come in. For you GSD people, thanks for sticking by us. We really appreciate it. I know in a previous show you gave us some Polish zlotys and we didn't get to yet. So I'll make sure Pedro gets to you during the show here today. Let's go through, see if there's any new comments. Thanks for joining. No crypto, Mike, no border for me between Toronto and Ottawa. Earlier, Pedro said I was driving from Manitoba to Chicago, but no, I wasn't in Manitoba. Although you would have been an interesting election here, Mike, and I'm wondering if you were in that riding that just had the by-election. If you were, let us know.
Alrighty, sorry about that, guys.
No border alive here today. Anyway, Pedro, I'm going to drop off now. To all of you, thanks for joining us. Get more of your community to come on. For you GSB guys, bring more of your guys in to do it. Pedro will hit your charts. But Pedro, I promised all of your good alpha for the Kendu and GSB people here. And while I'm gone, I won't be able to do the comments. So Pedro, if you want to put them on screen, you've got to do it yourself.
All right, you guys heard it. Well, it's
and remember
when I'm doing chart analysis,
bring them down. You have to bring it down yourself.
Okay, all righty. We'll see. Let's see what's going to happen here then. I will. I will do my best, guys, to do that. Pedro has control. Look at that. I have the con. There you guys go. All right, guys. I'm a little bit let's see how I actually even do that. Oh yeah. Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. Oh yeah. Pedro is on the driver's seat. There we go. Here we are. Okay, let's see how I do this. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's how we do it. Okay, how do I take it down? Okay. Take us to space. Alrighty then, here we go, guys. Really? So, is it you doing it or is it me, dude? You keep. Alright, let's jump on this here real quick. Alright, so let's check out our good old friends, Kendu, as well as GSP. Alrighty, is Kendu in the house? Where are they at? Where are they at? Talk to me, Kendu. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. Anybody knows what that's from? That is from Top Gun. Dun 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 dun. I remember that epic guitar solo. Anyways, here we go. All right, let's check out. Well, Kendu's not here right now. If Kendu comes up in the mix, love to have you guys. Can we see the Kendu chart? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's check out GSP here real quick. Boom. It is a bit of, and now I got that song stuck in my head. Dun, dun, dun. Not stuck. I get to have that song in my head. Because we all know it's an epic song. What up, GSB? Shout out. Keeping the gangsta. Let's move this here real quick. GSB. There you guys go. Nice, man. You guys came back down, found support on that 20 period moving average on the daily. Nice. And expect now it's starting to push up. This is good. I like it. I like it. I think it's hot. It's hot to try. It is bangingly delicious. Yes, yes. Boom. I saw Baby Doge get listed on Binance. Any thoughts on that? We shall hit that. Yes, we are. You guys are pumping it off that. Look at that. And it was a good, nice little pump. You guys got some good volume coming in. There we go. Very sexy. Beautiful. Look at that chart. There you go. There you go. Now we got to do, you guys got to clean through this area here. All right. So we'll see what happens here. This area here, you guys got, like I said, you guys got to fight through this area here. So that right here is super important. It's got to push through. If we don't push through this, then it's going to be a higher low, because there's a low right here. So it'll be a higher low. And so right now we're just kind of playing through this. So you guys got to come in with real volume, some real volume, and push this thing, whether that's through advertising, whether it's through other organizations that get to know you, through rating. It's still one of those things that is very sorry about that. But like ultimately, I sit there and I go, this is the bomb and dating, no doubt. I like shout out to you guys. I'm proud to sit there and say you guys are coming through, man. You guys are pushing. What your liquidity's climbing, nice. Your market cap is climbing. Look at that. I love that your liquidity is legit. And it's locked. What? Nah, sorry, just playing. But like legit, it's a good project, and you guys are legit. It seems like. All right, let's check you guys out here real quick. Boom. All righty, here we go. So, as you guys can see here, the other part we want to pay attention to, and I think it's super important. Plus, we are CTO and have the best community. That's what's up. Community takeover. If you don't know what CTO means, it means Community takeover. Now, forgive me, I gotta drink some of this tea here because, well, my brain needs some fuel. So give me a second. There we are. You know, it's always weird when you hear somebody go through. Oh no. So you're saying my YouTube is way behind? Oh, that is wonderful. Well, nothing I can do about that one. Just kidding. I'm the best leader ever. Hey man, most def, Pedro running this thing like a boss. Man, I feel like I'm like a train wreck here. So thank you, Chuck. I appreciate that. Much love, my friend. Thank you so much for that. But let's go ahead. It's been a minute since I've actually had a full stream myself, actually doing it. So it's actually been pretty fun now, actually kind of taking over and saying, hey, Tom is out. I'm in the boss seat now. Tom was like, and Pedro is done. There we go. So let's go ahead and pull this up here real quick. I want to go into kind of the inter time frames here so I can sit there and see. So this is nice to see this defense right here on this current pump. Not a dev. Got, oh my bad. Pedro got tagged in. Oh shoot. It was like double teaming, right? Oh, he's coming with the big foot. You know, I wanna be American. Right for my countryman. You know, it's alright. I'm a Hulk Hogan fan, if anybody knows what that is. Let's get ready to rumble. Alrighty then. Okay, we are going way too far back. Here we go. All right, so you guys can see here that we're playing off of this 8-period moving average and we're finding support. So what I want to see on this 8 here, I really want to see that thing start to peak really hard. You want to slap the bottom of this candle here. So that's what I want to see here, okay? And additionally to that is check at that 4-hour here. That 4-hour 8 is really starting to place as well. You can see how it came down, tapped it, and now it's starting to push up, which is another good sign. You can see how this is coming in. And the fact is that this 11 o'clock candle here has come down and it's showing weakness on the on this candle here. So that's a good thing because it's first going down. Now we want to see it go up, right? So that's a good sign for me because I'm seeing that demand weight come in, right? And if it comes in tap-a-root off of that nice little 8-period moving average, that's like singing gold to me. That's like Celine Dion when you first heard Titanic. You were just like, I don't know, like bing, right? You're like, oh my goodness, you know. And then after your 15th millionth time of hearing it on the radio as you're driving, you're like getting ready to like, right? But when you first heard it, you were like, Miss Celine Dion is like, wow, right? Anyways, God rest her soul. I heard she got vocal cancer, man. So hard. Happy Gilmore's. You seen that, Pedro? Can't say I have. I actually don't know what Happy Gilmore is. Oh wait, Happy Gilmore. Duh, bro. Adam Sandler, baby. How can you have not seen Happy Gilmore? The Price is Wrong, Bob. There I have a 2. There's a 2. What? That is crazy. EJ, wow, what's up? It's good to see you. I'm gonna call you Jowie because I can't say E or Ian J. What up, Ian J? How you doing? Miss Pixel's in the house. Shout out to Miss Pixel. And then we got Jesus, the Lord and Savior. Que pasa? It is good to see you. Mate, Nagy, May. What up, GPS crowd is in the house. I love them shouting out, dropping all them tunes. I don't know if I'm dropping them tunes. I'm more or less blowing people's ears out. So, hey, hopefully it's not that bad. Much love to all of you guys. But one of the things I want to bring up, and I think it's really important, the fact is that I am seeing you guys play off of the charts really well. You can see it's definitely not being contrived, and there's real buyers and sellers as they come in. And to me, that's super, super important as I'm looking at a chart. So potentially this thing could be pushing up to new all-time highs. I'm sad because it didn't come down to my area of buyers, right? I'm like, wah, wah, wah. But I might have to get in on a retrace. So when it comes back, if this thing pushes through this area here, and I start to see this baby get up and go, hey man, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to have. So if I start to see it, I'll have to get in on the retracement back down into this level of that what is that? 0002134. So be one of those areas that I'd really want to sit there and get in on if we do come back. If we do see kind of a nice little sell-off, I'm still 100% bullish on you guys at these lower levels, because honestly, I want to pick up for more. That's just it, right? You know, more GSP, more better, right? Anybody know about more better? What? Am I taking this too far back? Am I showing my age here? Forgive me. Lord, forgive me. I had somebody this weekend tell me I look like it was in my 30s. Like, she's like, what are you, like 31, 30? I said, do you see the gray? What's going on? Do you not see the gray? And I got some wrinkles here. I was like, yo, at least think that you're, she's like, oh no, man. And then like, I was like, all right, you're starting to creep me out. Like, I can be her dad. She was like, anyways, besides the point, anyways, as I digress. I'm not into that weirdness. All right, so let's jump back here. I like your guys' chart. I think you guys have a great chart. I think it's moving. Pedro, buy now, GSB, or cry later. I just might have to cry. The thing is every time I don't follow my rules, right, I always end up regretting it, right? I have certain strict trading rules, and I stick to them like a pit bull chasing a meat truck. Right? That's what makes a person successful, is that they have certain rules that they follow, and they just stick to it and stay smart. But in the same sense, like I said, if it pushes through, it's got to retrace. So if it does retrace, I want to get in at those retracements for me, because it's super important for me, how I trade. Boom, Pedro, buy. All righty. I love them hearts. Whoever throwing them hearts out there, I really appreciate that. Also, guys, I said we got 14 people all watching. Please hit that like button and share button. That helps so much. Again, with the content that we're bringing here, I think it's so important just to push that out. There we go. We got 10. We got 13 people watching, and we got 10 hearts, or 10 likes. Come on, people. I know you got more in you. You got more cojones. You can do it. You can do it. All right. So just reach over and hit that little. Just hit that like. Just tap. Taparoo, just taparoo. All right, this all-time high on GSP, you will comment next Tuesday. I love seeing it. I love seeing it. This baby, let this baby happen, right? By next week, you guys will be at an all-time high of that 54.99 or 5,500, right? Let that baby come in. From my lips to Papa's ears, right? Let it happen. Into his hands, because really his hands that make it happen, right? So here we go. Here we are. This all-time high on GSP. You will. All right, there we are. I read that. All right, now one things I want to do bring up here real quick is, and I think it was Jesus that wanted me to look at Pedro. Jesus, what did you want me? Oh, was it Baby Doge? You want me to look at? I think it was Baby Doge. Baby Doge, that's my baby Doge. That's my baby Doge. That's my baby dog. That's my baby Doge. Anybody knows, they have the whole entire, that's my baby dog. That's my baby dog. You know what I say? That's because Doge is a dog and it's my baby. All right, whatever. Here we go. I'm such a goofball. Forgive me. And this is. Are they on base? On B&B, got you, my bad. Let's go ahead. That's my baby Doge. That's my baby Doge. Baby Doge, here we go. Airbnb, that's fun. Ooh, look at that. That's hot. That's hot. Look at that thing. Up. Ooh, nice, man. Yeah, that little pump was real. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, you're talking about a. Look at that thing's nice little push. That bounce back right there, man. That thing's real. I think it was like coming up in your face. Bam. Everything is popping like it's hot. All right, here we go. Check this. Let me put this in. Yeah, I pushed this thing. Nice. Let me check this. Okay. Boom. All right, so this area here. What's that not working? We could have, this is a weak area, so I'm going to designate it as dash. All right, so you got some area right here that's potentially acting as resistance level area here, but it's a weak area, so I don't see it holding super strong, but you could see a man, that is a good play. Did they keep this like DL about this? Sell and rebuy. Yeah, potentially, yeah. But the problem is you could see it pull back here. So I guess you could short it right here, and then you need to make sure that, because here's, all right, give me a second, guys. Before I do something. Oh, yeah, that's why. All right, so this is kind of it could come down, hit this area right here, which is going to be the 0.81642 area, and then see it potentially come back up and push up from this level here to create new highs. I could see that happening. Apart from this, if it shoots through this, guys, if it shoots through that area, then baby Doge, I'd expect to see it come down to the lows here to come and retest this either 20 or the explosion area here. But it might not, because you can see that volume is really starting to pick up, and so just be careful there. Short, if you're going to short and use the perps, excuse me as I clean out the more close to my eyes. You can see here that as we come up into this area here, we could come back down and test this. If it does, just be smart. And then the fact that they're on Binance, I wonder if Binance is buying up their stuff. People seeing it on Binance, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Exactly. Yeah, that's the other part. The volume is definitely moving up. You can see it. I said it's still too soon to gauge fully what's actually happening in this, right? Because we need a little bit more on the volume for long term. You can see this previous candle here, this new all-time high here. You can see volume is picking up. So we saw a sell up, but now it's picking up. So in the next 4 hour, which is going to be at 12 o'clock, so we got an hour and a half. I expect to see this thing come down and then go up is what we're looking for. I would love for it to test down in this lower level here and then see it really continue up is what I'm looking for. Boom. Yeah, was dead for a while. Yeah, for real, it was dead. People seeing it on Binance. GSP to the moon. What's up, Michael? Hesco, what's up, Mr. Hesco? It's good to have you. Thank you for coming in today. We really appreciate you. Guys, if you can, please hit the like button and comment. Tell us where you guys are coming from or what you like about your amazing project. And if you like this show, listen. If you want to drop some cash, we appreciate that. If you don't want to, it's cool. If you just, all I ask is that you guys to share us out. Share the share out of us. I really appreciate it. All right. So you like that, didn't you? I like that. Yeah. All right. So you can see here that we're hitting this. We're starting to move up. Now it's really important as we're moving into the seller area that we want to see volume of buyers really step in. And we really want to see defense, right? So we want to see it go down and go back up. Don't go down and go back up in the midst of this so that you can see the real buyers are in the midst of this and want to see this thing move up. Now we know that Baby Doge has been a beast for years, right? Like when it first got going, right, this thing was stupid. Like it was literally dumb. Actually, I gotta hit my boy up because I know he still has Baby Doge. And I know he was buying it up in these levels here. But you can see here, from here to here, how many? So 13. Yeah, 8. So if this thing goes to that next all-time high, it could be a 5x. At this current point, it could be a 2 to 3x. So it's something to be paying attention to, right? As we're moving here with Baby Doge. Jesus, come back and hit that back up down the road. I'd love to see it. Search wallets for Baby Doge. Swear I bought some of that, right? Like a lot of people did. So people are sitting there going like, oh snaps, is this about to get going? Is this about to be like Valhalla time, right? Or is this thing going to go down to the double hockey sticks area? We'll see. I don't think it's gonna go. I don't think it's going down to hockey sticks. I think we're gonna see some pumpage here, right? Who knows? Watch this be another thing that goes to the moon, and all of a sudden we see it just slam. Now here's the thing. It still has a pretty high market cap, right? For a small cap. It's 316 mil at its all-time high. It was $1 billion, right? So you can see there that where we sit. So we're 5. Yeah, it was about 600 to 800 million dollars for the market cap. They have liquidity of 25 mil, which is nice. So you have some real trading. Now look at that volume step in. It's pretty nice. Now let's check out the daily volume of late. So yesterday, they had a volume of 300 mil. Today, as of right now, they have 1,100 mil. Or excuse me, they had 30 mil. I don't know why I said 300 mil. 30 mil. And then yesterday they had 11, or today they currently have 11 mil. And for crypto, this is about halfway through the day, right? So I'm expecting to see this thing maybe continue up. Yeah. Unexpected. I want to see it eat through this area. This is a weak area. It should eat through this area and see this up. Don't sell. I'm going to search wallets. Wallets for Baby Doge. That's where I had some of that. Laugh out loud. Don't sell. Laugh out loud. Binance pump. Yeah, I'd expect to see a Binance pump. That's real. We could see that popping like it's hot. Whoop, whoop. All right. Okay. Now the other thing I want to look at, and I think it's really important as well, is when you're looking at a trend, you want to see it follow. Okay, so I want to sit there. We've talked about this. Whatever system you use for trending, make sure you're paying attention to it. All right, don't just sit there and be like, oh, it's going to keep moving up, because it may not. Right. So be paying attention to your trending. Mine is my 8-period moving average. This is my trending mechanism that I use for myself to trade, right? To let me know to stay on the right side of the trade. And so these are some of the things. So make sure you guys pay attention to that. Whatever you're using, obviously, I don't know if this is going to be a long-term hold for you guys, but if it is something you're looking to hold indefinitely, make sure you're sitting there and you're paying attention to that. If it's going to be a long-term hold, it really doesn't matter. Right, but if it's a short-term hold, you're looking for a trade, pay attention to that. All right, guys, I think that's about it. Do we have the Kindu guys here? Kindu. pumpkin here. Boom. So yeah, you can see here, guys, we came up to our area here to hit our supply. We're already now starting to sell off. So you can see right here, we just came through. I'm driving me nuts. Okay. So came in, found that 20 period moving out. We weren't even able to get up to that area here. So I'm expecting to see this thing sell off to this area here down that 4070 or 402765-ish area. Most likely it's going to hit this area. And then from there, see a push back up. And that's where I have this kind of in that area. And then expect this type of movement after that, right? Because boom, comes down at this area, which is going to create a supply area, and then see it push down and to go up. And potentially can hit an all-time potentially high here because there's really nothing in its way until we get to here. So that's it in a nutshell for Kindu. Alrighty. Binance pump, yeah. Binance pump. All right, guys. You guys got anything else for me, guys? If you don't mind. All right, here we go. Do you guys hear an echo on me? I hope not. 88. Oh yeah, let me go over 88, brother. Good old Cardano. Boom. We went over earlier, but this is another one that I just been picking up, man. Like I love 88. I think it's one of those ones that it's like kind of no-brainer, right? At least for me, it's a no-brainer. Cardano here is selling off. Like, so we talked about how we hit our supply area here and we saw a sell-off come in. And then in addition to that, we also have a lower high here, right? And you can see every time we would go down, we see volume coming up. Remember how I talked about Bitcoin and how Bitcoin, every time we saw a rally, we saw volume dropping, and every time we saw it sell off, we saw volume dropping, right? So you can see that up to here, right? From here, you saw it go down. But look, this area I thought was really unique is that as we're moving up, we did see an increase in volume. And as we're selling off, we saw it basically kind of equal out on the volume here. So for me, we saw this push up here, right? Here's our volume from here up. Even though it's going down, it's still staying stagnant. So to me, this potentially could be having a turnaround at these lower levels of that 29, 28, potentially 23 area. So then all of a sudden, like, you just see it, skyrocketing, like, afternoon delight. So that's a nice little area. I can see it going, oh, shoot, Infineon. All right, let's check out Infineon. So, Chuck, was that good, bud? Yeah, so I still expect to see it come down a little bit further and then see it push up. I would say, like I said, that 29, 28 area, potentially that 23 area here. I think once we hit that 23 area here, dude, like, people were going to sit there and say, dude, that's just too cheap, right? I mean, why not capture this at 22 and run it back up to 75, right? Alrighty, let's check out Infineon. Jesus, what is Infineon's? I forget what their symbol is. That's good. I have staged buy orders and cool, brother. It's not. Oh yeah. I got me. Infineon doesn't have a chart right now. Got you, guys. Yeah. That's good money there. Good money. Oh, you know what we could check out too was a trick question. You got me. All right, so let's check this out here real quickly, guys. Here we are. Okay, I think we had these trades going on here. All right, so we talked about this hitting. So this is in our area here on book of memes here coming down. You can see that we did kind of, we didn't get to our area though. Dang it. Come on. See, this is where I always fight, right? Because most stuff, last from the past. DGB, right? Wait, what's DGB? Trying to think, what is DGB? Baby. Doge. I'm a little slow there, dude. Digibite. I got you. Yeah. So here we go. All right, so let's check this out here real quick. Now, book of memes is coming down to this level here of that 57, 2057 area. I am bullish at this level here on book of memes, but again, this is more one of the top plays that are in crypto. So if this is going to continue, it's got to come in with decent volume. And so let's pull this up on book of memes. Book of memes. There we go. So what's up with this? So book of memes is definitely not a lot of volume coming in. So I'd expect to see this to continue down. You can see how this volume is just dying. And every time we hit these higher highs, or excuse me, lower highs, you can see the sellers stepping in and then just drop the market here. Yeah, I don't see this area actually holding. I'd expect to see it sell off and put in a new lower low here. Yeah, so that looks like it's kind of dead there. If you're 100% for book of memes because they are who they are, well, at least you can pick up some more at the lower levels here real soon. There we go. Let me pull this up. Boom. There you go. Next, let's check it out. All right, we're in our level here right now. You can see we hit this area here, and now I'd expect to see us start to push up. What's going on? Tuesday, September 17th. So we pushed up, come back down to this level here. And what we want to do, if this kind of thing is going to continue, trying to see why is that? Oh, that's why. Okay. Dogs. Oh, that's not good. You see that, guys? See that volume dropping in and that volume picking up. So these are saving grades. You can see how they started to sell off. So you saw that they were coming to a buy and they're being absorbed. But with dogs, I can see this thing push up. Oh, did you want me to check out Digibite? Is that what you were asking me, Charles? So how do we decide we're gonna play? Yes, please. I got you, dude. Okay. DGB. Got you. I was a little slow there for a second. My bad. I was like, my brain was not working. All right. So on this play here, I would look to see right here. This is where I want to see this market start to push up. This is in the area that we want to be looking to buy. But I don't. This is where you want to play this. So this is where you want to put your stop at. Right, you want to play this right here. Your stop's going to be right below this 50 period moving average. And you're going to be playing around this 0009453. And your first target is going to be at that 100 period moving average. Okay. And then as we start to see that 8 periods start to pick up and basically tap the bottom of the candles, this is where you want to move your stop and until we start to really climb to higher levels here. That's it in a nutshell. Let's check out DigiByte, DGB. DGB. All right. Is it DJ Bananas? No, it's not. There you go. Is this it? What's it on? Is it ETH? Any thoughts on XLM? Yeah, it's kind of going sideways. We potentially could see a higher high come in here with them because the way the volume is playing, like something's being played there, but I don't think it's currently right now with XRP. Okay, that's a lot. There it is. I still have one miner running for Doge and DGB. Atlas. Coin market cap might be a better place to look at DigiByte. All right, play there. DGB. It's marked as a 300, so that's not bad. Real quick, I want to pull this up. What is the market cap? Yeah, it's 100,000. Where's your cost base for DGB? Here we are. All right, you guys gotta check this out. This is what I'm looking for. Give me 1 second, guys. The volume here. What was this about? Like with it?
Pedro, how's it going?
That's going well, my friend. How you doing?
Well, good. I just came off a good call with our buddy Chris, ironing everything out to move forward. As I alluded in the Telegram room the other day, we're going to have some good announcements for DYOR channel coming up, bringing on some additional content. We'll have that for you guys later this week. I'd come back on here and just say hello and see what's happening.
Oh yeah, we're just hanging out. I love to catch your view. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the whole entire thing with Mr. Alexander, and see what we can make happen. Because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of fun. Also, I'm going to be on this week, as a side note, Bitcoin.com podcast. So come support, guys. Shout out to me. We're going to be on their podcast. That's going to be a lot of fun. So, excuse me one second. Oh, that ain't working. Yeah, hold on. What's it doing? That's funny. Anyways, so you can see here on this, man, look, you have lower highs, lower lows here, right? So I always talk about this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. So most likely this thing should end up right here. It's not like I'm seeing an increase in volume. That's why I was asking about the volume here, because if this is an area of volume that's really pushing, then it might come back up and push up. This could be a higher low. So then you have basically a W, right? We have a low here. Have a low here, which is lower low, but then you put in a higher low right here. That's why I wanted to know about the volume if something happened, if there was a fundamental side of changing things. So that's why this right here is one of those areas that I'm definitely we could see a play to right here on that. As you can see, I've been playing off of the 89 as well as that 200. So to me, it depends. I just need to know what happened on these days of this volume, this volume here. Because if you look, right, look at the volume. You can see the pickup in volume here, but then right here on this sell-off day, I would have expected this, with this amount of sell volume, to put in a lower low here, and we didn't. And you can see now we're starting to see buyers. So I don't know if we're consolidating to go up, right? Or are we consolidating where they're building another sell position to drop it? So that's why I'm just curious what happened on these days for this amount of volume to come in. Boom. CoinMarketCap might be past rebound. All of it I have was minor rewards. Has been doing that since 2020. I sold some at 10%. Okay. So been doing a bag passively for years. Doing a whole. All right. So all the same. So yeah, that's it, man. I can't tell you necessarily because I have some inconclusive information here that I need to know what's happening here. And this would have been August 14th to the 15th. And if it was if these guys have been around this long, there's got to be institutional investors. And the fact that this shot up literally from, what is this? From $10, or excuse me, 20, from 1 cent or 2 cent to 18 cents. We're talking a 10x here. This baby, and it's, and that means, what's the cap of this? Yeah, dude, this thing, what that time? So this was a 2 billion market cap at one point in time. Yeah, that's a nice little So I can see why you would definitely be doing this. And what do they typically do? Oh, it's a fork of Bitcoin, a long-standing public blockchain and cryptocurrency. DigiByte use 5 different algorithms to improve security, and algorithms aiming to improve on the Bitcoin blockchain security, and transaction speed. Consists of 3 layers: a smart contract app store, a public ledger, and the core protocol featuring nodes communicating to relay transactions. All right. Yeah, so I would expect some type of, okay. Yeah, man. I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, it's got a banging system. I just want to make sure it's not a zombie blockchain, right? But if their volume is pumping, I mean, look at the volume, dude. It's sitting at 100,000. Oh, what is that? No, looks like it's up 1%. With the daily volume, it's still good. I mean, look at that the daily volume is pumping. So I mean, there's a decent amount of interest in this. Yeah, man, it's a little deal. Order proof of work blockchain. Older proof of work blockchain runs some base algorithm of LTC and Doge. If it ever goes back even halfway to all-time highs, I will be singing in the rain. Singing in the rain. I just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling I'm at. Chuck is having a kid. Anyways. Okay, guys. Well, is there anything else you guys want me to pop up here real quick? We're kind of finishing off. We're here at the Eastern Standard Time of 2 o'clock. And I think that's about it. I think we're down to 8 people watching. For those holdouts that are watching us at 8, thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you guys, just to hear me rant and talk about charts and do what I love, which I love looking at charts. It's really interesting how beautiful charts are. They're beautiful, very, very beautiful. They're very clean, very logical. That's just it. Well, whoever's giving me that 100, I appreciate that. That's actually me. I'm actually giving myself a 100. All right, Tom, where you at, bud? Is he here? Is he here? Has anybody ever watched How I Met Your Mother? Is it here's Ted? Right. It's like here's Tom. Come on, Tommy, where you at, dude? All right, guys. So let's go ahead here now, and we can walk. I'm just gonna wait for Tom here. So I don't know what's going on here. Can I cancel? No, I can't. I'm a guest. I can't even shut this thing off. You all are just laughing at me. You're like, dude. Oh, it's all good. All right, we can check out Pepe here real quick. Pepe didn't hit our area here. Kind of been floundering around in this area. I did say back here that you guys can capture it long up to this area here, and then get ready to short it to come down. Right now, you can't do that again. I expect to see it push up until we get up to this level here. What is this? Dog with hat. Dog with hat is definitely still consolidating. We did hit our supply area here. Now we're coming back down. That's it in a nutshell. Expect to see that thing continue. Laugh out loud. All right. Flow key. This is another one that I thought was just interesting. So we hit our supply area, shooting down here. And right now we're going to be playing off of that 8-period moving average right now. You can see I expected it to go up here. So I was blatantly wrong. We did come up a little into this area, but we can see that it just sold off, and now we're coming down. So this right here is 301 or 3010.41 area is what I like. You're gonna be looking to get in here, and this sits right in an area of demand. So give me 1 second. Here we are. Yeah, so I'm looking at this area here. Already. I'm going to delete this here real quick. So this is definitely where I'm looking, and more down at this level here with Floki. See this thing pop up. You know, it's interesting. I wonder if Binance is going to sit there and bring a lot of these old babies out, right? Because when I think about, you know, Baby Doge, like it had a huge community. Same thing with Floki. Floki had a huge community. And if you see this thing pop, imagine the volume that would come into our good friend Binance. Yep, that would be good. Bonk, here we go. So Bonk came down, tapped into our area. I think I talked about this on Thursday. Come down, and I think around here we were in the same area. I said you want to take it up and move your stop up closer. So you can see we popped up a little here, and then a little 1-to-1 ratio here. Yeah, about 1-to-1, a little over 1-to-1. But it came back down. It's going to continue down into these lower levels here. Check out Brett. Brett it did push off. We talked about it coming down to our lower level here. And we saw a good little play. I expected to see it come back higher, but we did not. We came up, tapped this area here. What is this? This looks like it's about a... So I talked about coming into here. We came down, got into our level here. And you can see 7, 8. What is here? So this little 3-to-1 ratio that we had playing on right here was good. Oh, alrighty. Here we go. Alrighty. What is down? I'll delete that. Alrighty. There we go. So you can see here that we played this area here for PopCap. So PopCap came down, pushed up, saw a sell-off, but we still could have been playing with this level here. We could have got in on September 11. There we go. So PopCat here, you guys can see here, we hit this area pushing up. So it's a nice little play there. There we go. Okay, let's see here. That's weird. It's not gonna give me. There we go. It's like, what is going on? All right, so Brett here, you can see that we're in our demand area here, but it's trying to find support on Brett. You can see with Brett that this is a higher low, but this is also a lower high. And we're starting to find resistance at that 8-period moving average. Similar to this, how this interacts with this is coming in and it's going to sell off. Or kind of like right here, how this is finds some resistance, tries to push through, and then we see a sell off. So I expect to see it go down a little here. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Let's check out to see what's actually happened with the political meme coins here. Right, especially with the former president being kind of having some issues this weekend. You know, he basically playing dodgeball with bullets. Dude, it's crazy, right? All right, so let's check this out here. Constitution down. Sunday, we did see it sell off a little bit. Came back. Trump here. What is this? MAGA. It's Trump USD. You can see here, we definitely didn't play off of this. This thing sold off once. It was the 9th when he spoke on the 10th, right? I think it just sold off. It was killed. Actually, it was Wednesday. They keep talking. Yeah, Wednesday, you can see it just sold off of it. And it was all predicated on these plays of literally if Trump did well. So, you know, most people think that he lost the debates here. So, yeah. Same thing here. You can see on Wednesday, you can see it went up and then just came down and just boom. So starting to find some resistance on that 8-period sitting right here with MAGA. With this one, you can see it's starting to find some support here, but again, we have lower highs, right, which should make this lower lows down to these lower levels. And you can see there's not really any major volume stepping in here. I like green. There we are. I wonder if there's a way for me to save that color. So this right here, if it was to come down to here, if it creates a new lower low, I'd expect to see it rally up for a little bit. And so if that happens, then you then should see it then come back down and then put a new lower low. But you could play, if it goes below this low right here, this thing could push up, and we could definitely see it push up, you know, but not much, but still to play, you guys could play. You know, we're talking from 4 to 5 cent, potentially up to here to 7 cent. You can see right here, I think this was the actual, yeah, this was the day before. You see, started rallying as soon as it probably sideways and then just sold off and hit our area right here. We're playing off of this today so far.
Hey everyone there. See Pedro dropped off for a second. Thought I would check in, see how the stream is going in this rare spot in between Toronto and Ottawa that happens to have 4G coverage. You can see the cell tower here. Won't be in it for very long, but I hope the show has been going well for you guys. Pedro's been hitting the charts that you wanted to see. I haven't been able to pay attention to much of it today because of coverage, and two, because I had a work phone call as well. But I'm glad Pedro is there for you guys to bring you the alpha. Chuck, thanks for watching. Hey, Seuss, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. I'm trying to scroll back through the comments here as I'm rolling down the road here. Hey, Seuss, any thoughts on XLM? I don't know if Pedro went over it, but they're doing the same thing that that Ripple has been doing, and that Ripple's been doing with CBDCs. So I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. They go to a lot of the conferences and promote central bank digital currencies and things like that. And they seem to follow XRP in trade. So I don't know, I'm not very big on XLM. However, I've used XLM a lot to send value around, and it's fast, it's easy, and I like it. But I don't know if I will be in the future simply because it's getting easier to use other things now that a lot of other tokens, points taken off of various exchanges because of SEC actions. Now that those that's kind of died down, like we've seen XRP being brought back to Robinhood. Solana's coming back to Robinhood also, things like that. So you'll see Binance US bringing these things back, USDT, USDC, etc. Anyway, so my opinion of XLM, thumbs down because they like CBDCs. Anyway, Pedro, what's happening? You're on mute. Nope, I can't hear you. So it must be me then. Anyway, any idea how much longer you have on the stream here? All finished? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Stu says lots of laughs. Pedro's, I don't know, he froze. So did I. I'm near the cell tower. Alright, that must not be my door. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I guess if we can't hear Pedro, we'll just go ahead and roll out the. I think I can do this here. Let's see, which one is this show this up. I can't tell if links for fun or that would be easy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in Pedro and I today. I really appreciate it. And hopefully, all of you got some good education for Pedro today. Check out that. Have a good one.